I can understand why you would ask that question. That's an excellent question. It seems like everything you're going to buy becomes a scam. It's very difficult to use, and you yourself are kind of experiencing that right now. You're finding that it is tough to trade. It is tough to make money. But the truth is that Forex is not a scam. It's a legitimate business. You can make money with it, but not everybody is cut out for trading. Just like not everybody is able to be a pro athlete. You do have to have certain skills. You do have to have certain habits that an individual can develop, but oftentimes some people find it difficult. And if you're willing to put in the effort, you can do it for sure.
Now, it does get easier though, doesn't it?
It does get easier. It's absolutely true. Once you understand the system you're using, once you have kind of validated the system that you're using, you allow it to prove itself to you, and then you can put your trust in the system. It really just becomes a repetitive thing. You just do it over and over. You're going to win some. You're going to win most, ideally. You're going to lose some. And if you don't try to fight the losses that you're potentially going to get, you don't try to fight the system, you don't go with your gut feelings, you don't do a lot of those counterintuitive kind of things. You don't cut your profits short. You don't let your stop losses go too far or let your losers run. If you follow the rules and you understand and you get comfortable with how the whole process works, and you simply stop fighting it, it really does become easy.
It almost seems like you have to kind of remove your ego from the equation and just trust it.
Absolutely. That's 100% true. You have to remove your ego from the system. Too many traders view their losses as a personal defeat. The market's out to get them. They can't do it. Whatever the case is, they've attached themselves to the performance. Whether they lose a trade, whether they, whatever the case is, if things aren't going well, they feel it's a reflection on them and not on anything else. I mean, the truth is, if you're following the rules, you are going to take a loss from time to time, but it's got nothing to do with you. If you follow the rules and you take a loss, well, the market that day just didn't agree. And we're dealing with probabilities. The Forex trading system that you use tells you where the market's likely to go. There's no guarantee of anything. That's one of the words that we never use in Forex, is guarantee.
Like there's no sure thing.
There's no sure thing, but there's a probable thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really what it comes down to. A nice trading system will tell you where the highest probabilities lie. And if it doesn't work out, too many traders have invested so much in themselves in that trade that they feel it's a personal defeat if they lose a trade. Once you can remove that aspect, then you're going to do very well. The traders that do the best are the traders that have that detachment to the money in their trading account. I've told other people that it's that they don't care. Traders that just don't care do very well. But that's not entirely true. It's not like they don't care, but they do have that detachment. They're not as attached to the money in that account. They're not attached in such a way that a loss is devastating.
Attached emotionally.
Attached emotionally, exactly. It's not a personal defeat. It just pick up and just keep going. And those guys, they do very, very well. Like you said, the ego is not attached to their trading account.
So now, how important is the system?
The system is very important. You're going to hear, if you visited the forums and you've been around a little bit, I know you have, you've probably heard that a really good trader can do very well on a very bad system, or a very mediocre system. Now there's some degree of truth to that, because as a trader, when you're in the markets, what you're doing is actively managing your trades. But if the trading system that you use has you buying at the top of the market, has you selling at the bottom of the market, you can be the best trade manager ever, and you're still going to lose money. The system is a really critical component of successful Forex trading.
It seems like it's a combination of a bunch of things, not just skill
Exactly.
or system. It's a bit of both.
You need good system, you need good emotional control, and you need to be disciplined. You have to be able to follow the rules.
So So now you've been working on this on a new system. Is this one simple to trade? Is it something an average guy like me can use?
This new system I've been working on is, I consider, a really good system. It was built essentially for the everyday trader, for the everyman is what I've said before. It's kind of designed for somebody who's not as experienced. It's designed for traders that are having a little bit of bad luck. It took me a long time to come up with this, and it is a simple system. It's very easy to follow, and that was a really important aspect, was to get very mechanical, kind of an ABC, step-by-step formula that still is very profitable. You're going to take the odd loss, of course. There's no system that's not going to do that, but the wins are huge. I mean, you're going to get a lot more wins. The setups are crystal clear, and they're really made for anybody that's been struggling.
You're saying that any average person who follows your rules can trade with your system successfully.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's good. I was hoping that you'd say that. Now, can you teach me? Can you teach someone like me who has tried Forex but never really had any success? Can turn me into a profitable trader.
So you want me to show you the new system that I'm working on now?
Yeah, can you teach me your new system?
I can do that for you. I can show you the new system, but I want to kind of lay out a couple of, a little bit of groundwork first.
Okay.
First of all, the system has been tested. I've really gone to town. I tweaked it as much as I possibly can. So if you're going to trade the system, trade the system. Don't make stuff up along the way. As the rules are, you have to be very disciplined. I want you to be very strict as far as following the rules go. And if you can do that, I think we're good. Okay. I want you to be disciplined. We're going to trade it. Now, if you like, we can start tomorrow.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So we'll start tomorrow. Before we get going, though, you are going to have access to the system before anybody else does.
Okay.
It's not out in the public yet. So before we get going, what I want to do is pull out a non-disclosure agreement.
Oh.
And
yeah, sure.
Just have you sign a non-disclosure, just so you're not telling people how the system works, what it is. It is going to be a commercially available system, and you're going to have access to it before anybody else does. So if you're all right to A, follow the rules, do as I'm telling you to do, and B, sign the non-disclosure agreement, we're good to go.
Yeah, well, that sounds good to me.
All right, you think we'll start tomorrow's okay?
Bright and early.
Bright and early. Excellent.
Great. No, I really appreciate this. Thank you.
No, it's no problem. It's going to be great. It's going to be a nice experiment. Get to see how you change over the course of the next few days from kind of what you were doing to what you are going to be doing. I think it's going to be an exciting time.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. I think I feel re-inspired, I guess.
Excellent.
Yeah.
It's going to be good. You're going to like it a lot.
Cool. All right, thanks.
All right, no problem.
This is where the interview ended. From there, I began to tear down while Russ went to the computer to print up the non-disclosure agreement. Based on what I've seen so far, it seems like Russ is the real deal. Can't tell you how excited I am about tomorrow. Russ is going to show me how to trade with his new system, and he's confident he can turn me into a profitable trader. This is exciting. It finally feels like I'm going in the right direction. I'm going to document the day tomorrow, so stay tuned because I'm going to try and show you as much as I can. This is going to be awesome.